So you beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. Today's video we are going to talk about accusations that are flying around in the Warzone community right now about players who are using routers to force their region to allow them to get quote unquote bot lobbies. Now, if you do enjoy the video at any portion, please don't forget to drop a like. And if you are new here, consider subscribing with the notification bell clicked so you get my Call of Duty videos as soon as they are published. So Modern Warzone is the person that has tweeted out today's tweet that I'll show you in a moment. And he has basically rose to stardom during Modern Warfare 2019 and Warzone. He's very accurate in terms of leaks, and that's why he's grown in popularity. Currently, he has around 160,000 followers on Twitter, so quite an influential person in terms of the Call of Duty community. And in my personal opinion, when you've got that many followers, you have to be careful to a degree about certain things you tweet. Today, he tweeted, competitive Warzone players have been using routers that allow you to force your region to wherever in the world you want to get quote unquote bot lobbies. This has been going on since Warzone tournaments gained popularity between hackers, Cronus, and this comp Warzone is in a bad spot. Then he's gone on to say accusations are flying around at all types of content creators, and many larger creators such as Nick Merckx have had their suspicions about this for quite a while. Currently, there's no surefire way to prove who has or hasn't been using this exploit, but it could be anyone. So instead of continue reading that, I'm going to tell you about the netduma because I own a netduma. Do I currently use it? No, because I feel as if skill-based matchmaking in its current state has nullified this altogether. But let me explain what the netduma is, because essentially what Modern Warzone is saying is that you can choose your region and go to another region in the world, and miraculously there's no skill-based matchmaking in that portion of the world. That's essentially what's being said here, but let's break it down here. So the netduma has what's called a geo filter, and you basically plug your router into the netduma and then let the netduma run your internet. It has a program that you can use on your computer and you can access the geo filter. The geo filter is a circle on the map. So you set a specific radius in miles or kilometers. So for me, being in the UK, we'll go for miles. I would set mine at around 600 miles. So I live in the West Midlands in England. So my local server was in Ireland. So I'd end up playing people in Northern Ireland, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and England. France, Spain, Portugal, and places like the Netherlands, Norway. That's what I would set it to. Now I could actually set it to just the UK and just my area, but what would happen there is, because there's a smaller pool of players for me to play with, it would take a lot longer to find lobbies if I found lobbies at all. But this does not give you any type of advantage. Now, if your internet provider says to you that you should be getting 9 milliseconds ping, and you type it into your computer, do the command, and it comes up and shows you your ping, and you're not getting 9 milliseconds, it's usually because you're being connected to a server that is much further away than what is physically possible to give you 9 milliseconds. The netduma would alleviate this as much as it possibly could by only connecting you to servers within that radius that you set. Now you can set the radius to be worldwide, and if you took the netduma away, that's exactly what would happen. And sometimes, me being from the UK, I would end up playing people from America. No offense to you guys in America. The simple problem with this is I would always end up with over 100 ping, which is a massive problem in a game like Call of Duty when it's all about your reaction time. So why would competitive players use a router to go into another region which is most likely going to give them a higher ping, which is a massive disadvantage? Let's look at the pro scene. Most big pro tournaments in Call of Duty are played on LAN, and the reason they are played on LAN is because it significantly reduces the distance between the client and the server. It's basically in the same room. You won't get 0 ping, but you'll get a very low ping. But the main thing is there'll be 0 lag in that particular environment. Now the netduma will do its best to give you the closest, as I've said, to your ping by using a particular server. Now, this is what Activision should be doing, and this is what Activision's servers should be doing. But currently, with the skill-based matchmaking that we have, and it has been proven, 1, to be in Warzone as well, 2, to not prioritize connection. The netduma came out years ago. I purchased my netduma when I got Black Ops 1. I was an early adopter, so I was one of the first people to own a netduma R1. There was obviously people before me, but I was classed as an early adopter. And that right there was connection prioritization in Call of Duty. Those were the days that most of us keep talking about when we say we don't like the current form of skill-based matchmaking. It's not that we don't care for skill-based matchmaking, it's just that we want connection prioritized. Currently, this has been proven also that in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, if you are a better skilled player, because the game prioritizes skill, then you may take a hit on your actual connection and get slightly higher pings because the game searches for a further radius to find more players for you. The broader the radius, the more players you are going to find because you're covering a larger geographical area. What Modern Warzone has done here is not done his research, hasn't fact checked, and then called out something which is quite slanderous in a way, and say that they are on the same level as a Cronus Max, which is designed specifically to reduce recoil and stuff like that. That is genuinely an advantage you should not have. Hackers having war hacks and seen through walls, that is genuinely an advantage you should not have. Having the best possible connection in a game, that's not an advantage you shouldn't have. That is a right that you should have as someone who pays X amount of money a month for your internet. If you're not going to get your milliseconds and your download speed and your upload speed, then you're well within your right to complain. And some people have tried to remedy this by buying a product that will get you closer to your ping by reducing the geo filter. If you are a netduma owner and you are on the same page as me and I've explained it correctly, if there's something I've missed, feel free to throw it down in the comment section to let everybody know that this is not accurate in terms of these tweets, and these guys aren't cheating. All they're doing is trying to get the best possible connection, so when they shoot, people die. It's pretty simple in a fast twitch shooter where Activision should be making sure their players get the best connection possible. Guys, the remaining buttons you can hit, but a like and subscribe button, I hope they took your fancy. And as always, guys, don't forget to stay on the right track. Peace.